Greetings, and more greetings, and welcome to the Positive Tarot. It has been a while, has it not? I hope that you have missed me because I definitely missed you. If it is your first time, welcome, and if it is not your first time, welcome back. Welcome back. Alrighty, so today I want to talk about something that's not so positive. I want to talk about jealousy. What happened here? What happened here? Um, yeah. So, according to this online offline dictionary, jealousy is a state of suspicious guarding towards a spouse, a lover, from fears of infidelity. Okay, this one is in terms of a relationship. Number two, a resentment towards someone for a perceived advantage or superiority they hold. Number three is envy towards another's possessions. Okay, cool. Let me just check out what is resentment. Resentment is anger or displeasure stemming from belief that one has been wronged or betrayed by others, or indignation. All right. So I will just leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Thank you. For the for the definitions. Thank you to the offline dictionary. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so I asked for three cards to talk about jealousy, but okay, these two fell out together and I just took it as one card. So then I got an additional card, which is the fourth card. Alrighty, first and foremost, what I see from this card is this guy. This guy, he is out here holding a whole lot of things. So jealousy can stem from somebody who thinks that you have a lot of possessions, a lot of things that they don't. Generally, this card actually is sometimes not a good card. It's like being overburdened, or having too much things in your hands, right? And to some extent, you could say that this guy cannot see where he is going, right? And sometimes people are jealous of others because they don't see what they have. I mean, this guy is busy holding these things, but he can't see them. Like, he can't even see where he's going. Maybe he knows the way, sure. He's moving forward, sure. Like, he's in motion, as you can see. But, yeah, he's not happy with what he has. Or, you could even say that they perceive another person to have more, right? Okay, cool. A person can be jealous of somebody who's literally just minding their own business, which is kind of sad because just like this guy who we could say has like a lot of things going on for him, he can't see it. So when a person is jealous, they'll see another person working hard, accumulating their achievements or their money, or but then they come on, like, they could be minding their own business, but just because somebody else is minding their own business, they're unhappy with that because they don't want to put the work in. Yes, they want to see, or they can see what this person is accumulating, but they don't necessarily see the hard work that goes into it, right? Or they're in denial of it, especially when a person is, achieving the success or getting ahead. Then they want to attribute those possessions or those achievements to luck, or to chance, or like some people have it easy in life. There are people who are born rich, but they still work hard. You find these people who maybe they were born millionaires, but throughout their lifetime, they work harder and accumulate more money through, either hard work or brain work or some kind of work. And I like it because this is a cut of money. Yes, you see. So possessions, money, without looking at what the person is doing, you know. So sometimes it's just envy, or wanting what somebody else has without necessarily wanting to put in the work, right? Another card that came with this one, it actually came out in reverse, but then I just decided to, just read it upright. So the people who are jealous have a lack mentality, man. A lack mentality. By lack, they feel that maybe the universe, has given them, they haven't given them a fair share at life. Whereas you might find that in life or at birth, Everybody was born, was given certain talents, was born with certain advantages. Even if you have to be a beggar, from rags to riches, there are those kinds of things in life, in the world. It is not impossible to put in the work and accumulate, but they sometimes a person could be jealous because they want to be given things. Not to say that all beggars are lazy, but some people would rather beg than work. They'd rather be on the receiving end rather than actually putting in the work. Some people would much rather be, and a person who's a beggar isn't always like fond of the position that they're in. Actually, they see it's a hard knock life for us, type of situation. But then these people who are begging, they can very easily also be the person to give, to be in a giving position after the work has been put in and the moolah has accumulated. My goodness. Okay, cool. And it's very interesting that this person is wearing this green thing, because you know what they say, green with envy or jealousy is like a green-eyed monster or the green monster. I don't know. Maybe green also relates to money, prosperity, but they feel like they lack. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Talking about prosperity. So I personally believe Mm, there's this book called The Science of Getting Rich, and it talks about being on the creative plane or the competitive plane. So, some people who are competitive, let's say, for example, you are successful. By you being successful, they feel that something they have been robbed, referring back to the definition that we saw of jealousy or resentment, feeling something like they've been wronged in some way. So, when a person lives in a competitive mentality, when another person succeeds, it means that it's their loss, or they want to be number one, whereas everybody can be number one. Okay, fine. Maybe not technically, but what I mean to say is that just because I have a million, it doesn't mean that you can't have a million, but we can both have millions. But then some people have this superiority complex of feeling that, no, I'm the only one who needs to have a million. I'm the only one who needs to achieve this. And if somebody else achieves that same feat, then they are jealous. Okay, no, this is so interesting. It goes back to this person who has stuff, but then they feel like another person who also has stuff or is making it or is minding their own business, is also succeeding. It somehow takes away from their own prosperity, right? Okay, so there's a creative plane and a creative way of thinking and competitive way of thinking. I've spoken about the competitive mindset, whereas the creative mindset, it means that you can create abundance, you can give of a service or a product, you can give of yourself, and as per the law of equivalent exchange, what you put out comes back to you, right? So you can succeed, you can work hard, you can put in the hours, and you can do it. And it's so funny, there are two types of jealous people in this world: the people who have a lot and the people who have not a lot, right? So personally, I find the weirdest ones to be the ones who have a lot, but then they're jealous of a person who's upcoming. Let me say maybe a superstar. A superstar has been a superstar for a decade, and then here comes this newcomer who has some talent or whatever, whatever, but then they feel overshadowed, feel threatened, by newcomers, right? Whereas a person maybe doesn't have something and then they just feel entitled. Jealousy goes with the whole, actually goes hand in hand with entitlement as well. They're entitled to good things in life, but other people are not. Or whatever another person has, that person is not deserving of it, because apparently God, I don't know, God was unfair. But the way I see things, if you are alive in this world, even though our qualities of life might not be equal, um we are alive. We are alive. At least God has done that. At least God has given us both life. We are breathing. So there's so many things that we have, but yeah, some of the most jealous people in this world are the people who have the most things, which is so weird. But anyways, another thing, yes. Okay, so this is the 8 of Swords. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the 10 of Wands. This is the 6 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. 88. Okay, what goes around comes around. But otherwise, say, they feel limited, you know. So this person can feel constrained. They can't see where they're going. Like, it's about perspective. Sometimes you, because this card, as per, tarot theory or tarot discourse, this person technically is free. Basically, these are like toilet papers, man. These are tissues, not that tight. If she wants to get out of the situation, she just gotta wiggle, 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 just wiggle out. And as much as these swirls are around her, they're not in front of her. She can just move forward, but again, she can't necessarily see where they're going. So, you'd swear some people who are jealous are blind for something, for some reason, another sign of jealousy is a person who, like, yeah, it's similar, because compliments, for example, compliments are a form of energy, or giving out good vibes, or making a person feel good. So they want to receive compliments. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're so successful. Oh my gosh, you're doing this and this and this and this, and they accept it. But it's very, very rare that they will give out compliments. If you want to know if a person is jealous, just do a good thing, or not even for them, just take care of yourself, love yourself, do things for yourself, and see what they say. If they say nothing, not that you're waiting for them, or you're waiting for validation, but if they fail to give something, even as a compliment, like as free as a compliment, then you're dealing with a jealous person. And these people can be dangerous as well, but that's a topic for another day. There's a topic for another day. I just wanted to see what the tarot would say about jealousy. I personally like to talk about positivity, success, money, and I believe, okay, I think it is very important for us to be aware of certain things in this life and in this world, because we are human beings after all, and jealousy is a very human thing. Also animalistic, just like this background that I have going on. It's a energy that exists, right? So we can't now be painting people as like these perfect creatures. Even I can be jealous, even you can be jealous, but we don't need to act on it. Okay, fine. So I'd say that envy is wanting what another person has, but jealousy, it has been said that it is a little bit more dangerous, because then it drives action, or prevents action, as in the case of not giving compliments. But then a person who's jealous can belittle your achievements and say you're lucky, you're not working hard, you're not deserving of it. Why not? Why you? No, why not me? Like, type of situations. So it first starts with words. You know what they say? Well, like, thoughts lead to words, words lead to actions, and yeah, man, energy in motion. Man, I don't want to talk too much about physics, but um, yeah, man, it's an energy, a low vibrational energy, and it has results. And it has results. So I would advise that if you ever feel jealous about something, maybe change your perspective. Look at what you have in your hands. And if you feel like you can't make money, or you can't do certain things, just wiggle yourself out of your limited mindset, not limited mind, like, basically some of these things are mental. And the swords actually, in tarot, refer to thought. It's the element of air. So change your mind, use your mind, and change your perspective, and do what you got to do. But also recognize that if somebody sometimes might be jealous of you, or you sensing somebody is jealous, or whatever, you can pity them, but like, just understand it's a mentality thing, no matter what they get or what they do, because sometimes you can feel guilty, not imposter syndrome, but like a survivor syndrome. Like, a person can make you feel bad for having what you have. But trust me, even if they were to, or even if you were to be this good Samaritan and share your energy, your love, your compliments, or whatever's, like, give of yourself, they'll never feel good enough. In fact, they'll even resent you. Like, how dare you give me these coins? I'm not a beggar. Even though they're basically on their knees doing this, doing this, coming empty handed. Because sometimes a person who's jealous, they have nothing to give, not even a compliment. Like, they're basically dry. They can have a lot, but then they have a mentality of a lacking mentality. It's a lack mentality type of situation. You can't be jealous of another person if you feel fulfilled, you feel full, you feel like you have everything that you want or that you need or that God loves you too. Man, man, some people feel unloved. Even if they want love, or like maybe a narcissist wants attention, they can get it, but it's too addictive, man. They can never get enough. They're addicted to some things, to some deep things, whereby there's nothing you can do for them. But you got to protect yourself, because sometimes these people can be dangerous. A person can resent you for what you have and just destroy what you have. If they can't take it from you, then much rather they try to destroy you, or destroy it, or destroy your hard work. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Um, I'm sending you guys like some compliments. Look at you. Look at you, beautiful. Look at you, handsome. Yeah, man. I'm sending you out some love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I am back with a bang. Yes. It's so lovely to be back. Anyways, please leave a comment if you have any experiences or have suspected somebody to be jealous of you, of you've had some negative experiences of jealousy. Yeah, man, feel free to share. Also, if you just have some positivity to share, do that as well. 10, 8, 8. Anywho, thank you. This is LSG Lesego signing out. See you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, please like, share, and subscribe.